Salam alaikum. What's the tea? I want to turn all the cards like right. It's like turning all the cards right. I'm hearing we're getting down to the nitty gritty of it all. We're getting down to the nitty gritty, like the semantics of it all. That's what it feels like. It feels like the nitpick of it all. That one thing that would hinder me from receiving what it is that Spirit is giving me. I just heard that would hinder me from getting on that bus. The one thing that I didn't have, or I didn't do, or I didn't think about, that would hinder me from receiving what it is that Spirit, God, that's what I hear, has given me. Knowing that Spirit has given it to me. Like I'm looking at stinking thinking. Like it could be something as small as your thinking that will cause a resistance that will keep you out of, like, I was talking to a lady and her boyfriend was dope because now he had done something wrong. And she knew he had did something wrong. She knew she was on it and was ready to cut him up and da-da-da, but she's in love. And so she's like, well, what if I do this and what if I do that? Do you know that he switched that thing around on her and had her thinking about, she wasn't doing, when I say that girl wasn't doing that, she would come to work, go home, and she was making a house a home, and it just and feeling the energy. And even, you know me, I had car, you know me, I always got, because now you're not about to sit there and just keep lying to me. So now what actually is happening? Oh, you're doing it. And he switched the thing on her, so now she was thinking about him the whole day. Not thinking, no, thinking about what she didn't do the whole day, and not thinking about him and what he had done, to the point of you could have ruined everything that I have. I need to acknowledge that, and you got me thinking about the customer that just walked by, and you heard him on my phone. It's talking. It's talking. It's talking. I'm also hearing our conversation with ourselves. Being able to keep focus with the conversation with ourselves. Spirit has been wow, because I want to talk about sleep, but this looks a lot like sleep. It's like in my sleep I'm dreaming and I'm asleep, but I'm woke. Like I'm able to like decide what I want to do and move how I want to. It's like Spirit has literally been taking me, like it's like two worlds that's going on, and it's been my self-talk that's been healing all of those things. I'll be right back at a church that I was at growing up, and a situation is happening, and my self-talk, my self-talk is what adjusts this situation now. It's like I just said that, operating in two worlds. Like I'll be laying there, and then in my ear, like I wish I was laying. I wish I was laying next to someone. I wish I had somebody right now to just turn over, and I wish that feeling. Now don't think, because that I'm accessing a feeling at this point. Spirit doesn't deal with my questions, and the Spirit don't deal with my words. Spirit deals with my feelings, and so now the feeling is longing. Now, to try to take my mind off of it, and I'm still in this car, to take my mind off of it, I'm like, let me look at my phone, let me find a video, and the first thing that pops up is Bernice and her husband at a picnic. If Bernice thinking ass got a man, then Spirit. But now guess what I gotta do at this point? I'm ready. Today is gonna be a beautiful day. Favor, the abundance that is mine will always be mine. I'm my self-talk. And guess what? That's why I'm not in a relationship, is because I needed that perspective of what I was looking at. I'll take 5 years of no relationship. I'll take 5 years of healing. Now 6, excuse me. Spirit is reminding me and requesting. The noise for me to find center in myself. I'm talking about it be a lot going on, and I still gotta keep that focus because I know what Spirit is giving me. These aren't kings. It's like you're waiting for an emperor. You're waiting for a specific control. Because now get in, like, just so you see that the spirit want me to bring this card out. Yeah, like, you're waiting, but it's keep, hold on, because now this is a lot. Because you're waiting for something, but it's keeping you from your destiny. It's taking you back. Like, this is you're supposed to be walking forward, but this weight on these whack ass offers, because now if these were kings, it would be something. You'd be like, oh, even if they were making offers to you that were like worth something, but they're coming out reverse. So it could be the lack of the offers. We've got to let it go, because if I would have stayed in my job, not my job, but when I left one place and went to another place, I ended up in a shelter. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Within 2 weeks, I had a job on payroll, making $1,000 every 2 weeks. I was at least like $1,000. That was without me doing any extra, like, and I'm chilling. I was like, it was a cycle that wasn't manifesting. I had just left with that was something that was comfortable for me. Why would I go into something else? And because of my programming, I was like, let's do it. It only makes sense to do this. Now I don't got to be here. I got to do that. Yeah. Spirit picked me up and took me out of it so that I would be able to get my wish fulfillment. What's underneath here? So that spirit could give me my, like, I took the glue. You saw what happened. I had to take the glue off. I had to take the whole back. I had to cut the cord of what, so that spirit will be able to give me my wishes. Now, if I was in a perspective of stinking thinking, it would cause such a resistance that spirit would only give me what I was thinking. Thought and emotion becomes one. And we're praying. And spirit don't see that, oh, this is hurting her. Oh, this makes her sad. Those are emotions and thoughts and words that we've come up with for different things that make sense to us as humanoid, like really go in, humanoid, like flesh, like whatever spirit is saying, yes. But now in spirit world, she likes that energy. Give it to her. She loves sad. We've created goddess and gods and Orishas off of just sad alone. Oh, she likes feeling tricked. She likes playing a trick. Spirit is saying, yes, the message is, listen. Give it to her. We'll create, like, spirit will get the energy out of you. And now we're looking closer. Like, this is an energy of looking closer. Because don't be manifesting a family and fucking the baby daddy who don't take care of his kids. The mother who don't know where her daughter is right now. Don't be manifesting a business. Generational wealth. Okay, just so be clear. I'm on YouTube. I'm plugging. I got my cupcake business. We don't stick with the cupcake business. If you've been following this, funny. And this looks like a cupcake. Get it? And you don't know how to deal with money. You always broke. You always asking me. You don't want even, like, you cheap. Cheap hands, closed hands, don't get nothing because now you holding on to what you got. Mind you, get in. This is a money somebody, like, this message is for somebody who's manifesting money, manifesting a business, and you fucking the guy who cheap as hell. Gerard. Who the fuck is Gerard? Like, Gerard is aggravating his hell. I don't know who that person is. Gerard is aggravating his hell. Rod is aggravating his hell because, like, Rod don't never want to spend. Like, we go out and he like nice stuff, but he, like, that's the that's the illusion, and I don't know how to speak up. This, who the hell is Gerard? Ja. Want to go out but don't want to pay. And I'm manifesting this. Intuitive. If I hear spirit saying, if I would have kept you in that, if I would have let you have it, then you would have gotten into a cycle that would have kept you away from what is really. And we like, and let me tell you, in order to study and do what I do, I watch a lot of stuff. But like when I'm watching like readings, they're always talking about it's about to come. And you know, it's like, yo, it's been a year, he's not here yet. So you get into this way. I had to stop myself from even watching readings because it was like that, like, it's not here yet. Expecting and wanting and longing and then feeling bad because missing what spirit was showing me. Like sometimes, like even I want y'all to, everything is connected because it's connected like right before my, Like the enemy will have, instead of you thinking about you and what you are manifesting and focusing the energy on that, they'll have you thinking about some stupid shit that ain't working. That didn't happen. Something that don't have nothing to do with right here. The girl. Now that's the connection with the girl. Because I'm like, put it together, spirit. My nose is itching. Spirit is like, I will make the crooked straight. It's just thinking. And it's aggravating the shit out of me. I don't know how to move around it. And I'm giving you everything, but you scared to jump. You scared to do. You scared to be by yourself. Here you are on a road that the road is so narrow that you need to be by yourself, and you still aggravating the shit out of me about somebody. And so now we give you somebody that ain't worth shit on purpose. Get in. I give it to you on purpose, and you just be in your head. Spirit is saying put it to an end at one point or another. But now you get so in your head that you get drawn to the shit. You like it becomes the devil in your thoughts. Like, don't allow your thoughts to make this energy. Because this is like, I start thinking, the one thought, because Spirit is now going to give it to me. The one thought of me not being enough turned into 2 hours of thoughts of me not, of what's all going wrong and why I don't feel enough. So now I'm doing stuff and living in this devil energy, when I could just be sitting here and focusing on the fuck, like what God has given me. God has already given it to me, and I have it already. This person has it already, and Spirit is like, I've given it to you. Look, this is your church card. This is not your church, but this is like your spiritual card. Maybe you need to talk to somebody who's like, even me. Like, I stopped wanting people to, whether you believe this or you don't believe this, whether you, what I'm saying is good or not. Like, listen, if you looking at the shit, then guess what? It's on or not. If you like it, then it's on or not. It's like, and I had to get like that, not because, and because, like, not because I'm like saying F you people, but like F you people. It's like I'm mad, but I'm not. Like blocking out all of that energy, because I know people either gonna watch that like, yo, the cards are saying it, and I need to still be operating in this ocean, because it's bringing me all of what I want. Even that looks like people are watching this screen, watching me take my power back, watching me start over, watching me stand in my power. Like, take the power back and now stand in it, because I'm doing the work and I'm checking the list twice. Still on the move. Like, this isn't the slowest car. It's a slow ass car, but it's like he's really like watching. He's really paying attention to what's going on. And even her, she's watching her manifestations and expecting them. That's an expecting card. I'm expecting Spirit to come through. And Spirit is saying that the wheel of fortune has changed. We've made a judgment. Get in. These need to be together. And out in that message there. Your thinking is important in this next season. I need you thinking. Like, you have two choices of what you can actually feel. I can feel sad. I can feel happy. I can feel aggravated. I can feel comfortable. I can feel like it's two sides of energies. Choose. Consciously choose to think about it in an optimistic way. Spirit is saying yes. A very optimistic way, because it's going to release the resistance, even if it just starts breaking it up. Think about the Spirit is saying, get out of this message, because I was about to say, like, think about like working. I love you. Bye. Like, y'all see, Spirit is here. Like, y'all see that? I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Bye, y'all.